Okay, it's hammer time. My neighbor is trying to avoid the sprinklers. It's hysterical. He's from the UK. Really cool guy. Hammer time, what do I mean? We're going to hammer this out. We're going to hammer out karma. I'm going to explain it. I got a download. You say I'm channeling. You know, you can do this too. You just need to get out of the way. I'm getting it because I'm shutting my pie hole, and there's information that everyone has access to. And people say that they're getting it from, you know, archangels and whatever. It's just one message available to everything, not just from one entity. You have access, and I'm going to share this because the bummer is, I was just getting ready to have a glass of wine and watch my dolphin. I did see some dolphins, but I got this information and I was, let's just say it was impressed upon me that you need to hear this. Like Breakthrough Fear, my book, I was told it has to come out now. You're ready for these things. This is cool stuff. So much happening now. And if you understand karma, this may be something you have never heard before. I haven't. I'm going to share it with you right now. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube. Here to help you break through fears and live an amazing life. I was lifting weights and I strained a tendon, so I'm not going to snap, just in case. Stuff happens. We're in bodies, right? Okay. Let's talk about karma, because I want you to understand what it is. We don't talk a lot about it, right? When's the last time you heard about karma? But we think it is, I'm getting something here. Why is this happening to me? I must have been a murderer in my last life or whatever. No, no. Although there's a little bit of that going on, I'm going to explain. It's going to make so much sense because you can handle everything right now. Yes, right now. And it's all going to be good, and it's not punishment, and you're going to benefit from it so greatly. So let's start out with, please subscribe and support my channel. If you click that little bell, you'll get to find out when I put out new videos, because you're always going to get the direct message from Source. Source is ultimate love. That's where I'm getting my stuff from. If somebody's on another frequency, they're going to get messages, and they can channel and everything, and they're going to get messages from this floor and this floor and this floor. You know, I always talk about my father has many mansions. We're in a mansion. This is a game. It's a matrix. It's a program. We chose it. Okay, let's go play this game. And so we get to go through the frequencies within the game. Bing, 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 bing. We're on the leaderboard. And so the penthouse is when you go into awakening and you master it. There will be messages from people who access this out here. They're doing it. Like, oh, they're not getting the real stuff. No, they are. A lot of them are. Everybody else is making it up because they're so low they just make crap up. I saw, I saw a UFO. Somebody sent me a link. Oh, God, I hesitated to open it, but I did. It was the dumbest thing. Sorry, my friend. You know this was, you could hear it. Yeah, of course you could, because it was motorized. It was some stupid thing. AI, a lot of this is going to go on. But here's what I want to share with you about what you cannot deny. And that's exactly what you're experiencing in your life from the material world. Not what you're thinking up here or the manifestation or the things we work on all the time, but what actually is happening out here. Why somebody dies, or why, you know, certain things in your life happen, and you're thinking there's no connection at all. I'm not thinking that. I'm not focused. I'm not entangled with it. But you are, but probably not in this lifetime. This is where the karma from a last lifetime comes forward, and it is not what you think it is. You ready for this? Okay, you guys ready? Come on over. These are free. I've got master classes. The Miracle Circle we do every month. This month is amazing. Here's what I'm doing with you. I'm having you look at your life, and we're saying, how do we change this? And how do we learn from what we have done thus far? And this is what we're going to address today. And so come on over, join the Miracle Circle. We do it live, we have a meditation, and we talk about this. And you get practices, because you need to work on this. If you want to change something, you have to work on it. And the same mind that created the problem cannot solve the problem. So this is when mentors and instructors come in. All right, karma. Everything you do is cause and effect. It is neither right nor wrong. Some of you have a problem with that. There's no one truth. I just got interviewed today by a really cool company overseas, and he asked me, what one big question can you answer, and statement can I make? And I said, there's no one truth. He went, wow, I agree with that. There is no one truth. Now somebody said, of course there's one truth. No, because the one created all probabilities and all choices, which means when you choose one, for you, at that moment, it's true. In the whole picture of illusion, there is only one thing, and that's ultimate love, and we don't even understand that. I've experienced it. Love doesn't even come close to explaining the feeling that you get from it. It's mind-blowing, all right? Karma is only cause and effect. It's here in this moment, and if you do not experience the effect from a choice you made in this lifetime, it just rolls over. It is not punishment from murdering somebody last time. It's just, remember, there's no such thing as time. It's just constant cause and effect. This is all it is. So people thinking, oh my gosh, I'm a good person here and I must have murdered somebody in that last life. It's coming back to haunt me. No, it's as if you never, ever transitioned into a new person. It was a choice and a result. A choice and a result. It doesn't differentiate which, let's just say, form you take. So it doesn't matter if you're Bob or Jane or the Queen of England. It just rolls over, cause and effect. It's all just learning experiences. So if you did that, it's not a punishment because, oh, I did something bad in my last time, I'm going to get punished this way. It's like, no, you made a choice and you're going to understand the lesson from it. And so maybe that lesson comes into this lifetime so that you can understand it fully. And you think, why is this happening to me? It's like you're not looking and saying, wait a minute. It is happening to me. What am I supposed to be getting from this? I don't know where it came from. You may not know where it came from. You don't need to know if it came from that lifetime or that lifetime. All you need to know is it showed up for a specific reason. It's in my field of energy, my chosen field of energy. I'm entangled with this somehow, and I haven't worked it through. That's it. It's that simple. So if something shows up and you say, okay, wait a second, I always say, let's reverse engineer it. If I am broke or I always am in abusive relationships and you reverse engineer it, breakthrough fear, you guys have taken that course. This is all we do. We get right to the core. What's the root of that fear that is creating all these other things that are happening in my life? And when we clear that up, people transform their lives in that course. Transform. And I've got the proof. People have said, oh my gosh, they go into awakened states and they release all that stuff. Now, let's say you reverse engineer and you can't find the cause of things that are happening in your life. It's not you were brought up in an abusive relationship, so you were, you're dating and marrying abusive people. Or you don't know what love is, so you pick people that don't respect you. It's not always that way. So you will look back and you say, okay, wait a second. There's something else going on here. I can break the cycle. So you break the cycle That's it. That's all you have to do, is say, if this is showing up and it's a pretty strong pattern, I just break the cycle. The cause might be something that, a choice you made in another lifetime. You don't have to analyze it. All you have to do, everything's present moment. All you have to do is say, at this moment, what's happening? And if it's uncomfortable, how do I change this? Because whatever I've done in this lifetime or that one, I need to make a different choice to get a different result. It's irrelevant when it happened because there's no such thing as time. Does this make sense? So we always think of karma as doing bad things, bad karma coming over, no, it's not that. It's a rolling experience, and teachings, everything, remember, everything has divine purpose. You think, but no, Landria, some of my students, no, Landria, you don't understand the pain I've been through. I said, not in this lifetime, I can't. Because I chose parents that were pretty darn cool. Yeah, they had their stuff going on, but it sure wasn't in our family. I'll tell you what, I got parents and I chose them purposely so that I didn't have to deal with that stuff in this lifetime, because I needed a clean slate to be able to do this. Right? If I was totally messed up and brought my stuff into here, I wouldn't be very good for you. And a lot of people, they think they can't be of service to others because they haven't mastered whatever, and that couldn't be further from the truth. And I say, if you didn't have those experiences, you can't relate to people or help them. And even if you're still going through it, you say, I know what that feels like. I'm going through it, and I'm going to tell you how I deal with it that's working. And this is called community, and this is called the new world, the new earth, where we don't think that that's wrong. There's nothing wrong. You say, I've been through crap. My family, oh my gosh, we were dirt poor, and I was told I was stupid, all these. Get in line. I was just with a friend, a beautiful friend, super smart. You would think she came from, a super wealthy East Coast family here in the United States. And her mom did a number on her. Negative, making fun of her physically. You don't have nice legs, or you don't have this and that. And my girlfriend and I went out, we all went clothes shopping and said, oh my God, you look amazing. She's got a rockin' little body, and said, you look amazing. And she cried. Remember, you saw my video? People are crying. We said, what's going on? And she hugged us. I said, we're not saying it because we like you. I would just say, oh, it looks nice on you. Right? We said, we're speaking the truth. And I said, why are you crying? And she said, well, this is what I was told my whole life. So we're breaking through this programming, and that's karma too. And the karma is, I don't have to believe that anymore. I don't have to believe it anymore. Even if I instigated it, I don't have to believe it anymore, because I don't have to be the same person who maybe told somebody that they were stupid, or that they were different because they weren't well educated or had a different skin color. I don't have to be the person who thinks that way anymore. And so you can change and break that karma right now that goes into the higher frequency, which is happening big time. We had a meteorite blast through here. I saw one, my friend in Dubai, she sent me videos. One blasted through Portugal and Spain. We had the northern lights here. You guys probably saw, people were like, it's not a UFO. SpaceX junk was flying. We're getting crazy stuff showing up. Just crazy stuff. The planet's evolving. We're evolving. What, did you think it was just gonna all stay the same? But we do. And as soon as it's different, so that's what the crying is. We're going into huge change. We're letting go of the world that we knew that was in some way uncomfortably comfortable, right? Your karma can be cleared up right now, no matter what. No matter if you were a serial killer in your last time, it doesn't matter. If whatever you're dealing with in your life right now, however you respond, everything's about your response. However you respond to it, I said this in the Master Key System, I'm not going to read it today. Your response, your future goes before you. Your future goes before you. What does that mean? My response creates this future. And so no matter where I go, it's going before me. Now what if I change my response? Oh, now this future is going before me. You just change your response. Now all of a sudden, you forgive the effer that abused you as a child. Because that person came from a dark place that you would never want to experience, right? So you got to send him light and love and say, my hatred toward that person, or that he did something wrong or she did something wrong, just keeps it going, keeps the karma going. And so I'm going to have to come back again and forgive. You can do it right now. And it might be really tough because we still think there's right and wrong. That's not right. No, it's not about right or wrong. It is. We are playing the game. Get used to it. You want it to be perfect? You picked the wrong planet. I think I might have to have a drink. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water. I can't wink. Okay. You must make a decision at every moment, from what you're thinking, to the choices, to whether or not you're trying to fix something here, or you decide there might be another probability that you've never even imagined, and it exists. And that's called letting go. That's part of my breakthrough fear training. Letting go is one of the most powerful lessons. Can you let it go? Because your little pea brain, my little pea brain, human mind, cannot possibly wrap my head around that. The mind of the quantum field, of course, which is you and I, understands all of it. But we didn't come here to be that. We came here to understand this. What does that feel like? What does abuse feel like? What does it feel like to be helpless? And not have somebody believe you or help you. Wow. You can't know those feelings when you're outside of your body. This is why we come here. We can't even comprehend how much pain we have to endure. Yeah, yeah, I'm your girl. Send me in. Yeah, you're out and woo, la la la. Send me. How tough could it be? Oh my. NDE, near-death experience. You haven't accomplished your mission. Go back. No. You're back in your body and going, what the heck did I sign up for? Now I haven't been through that. I do know I have a mission, and so do you. So your karma can be worked out right now. There's nothing you experience that you don't have to understand it or think that you're a victim. Just know that something somewhere that you entangled with set you up to learn something. And from that is a amazing, beautiful choice that you can make. And once you do that and you let go of it, you realize, wow, this is huge. Holy cow, I get it. And this is nothing. When I leave here, the thing that happened or the whatever, it was the release, it was the forgiveness, it was the letting go that was so amazing. Not the situation of right or wrong or whatever. Take no sides. Anybody who talks fear, right or wrong, judgment, taking sides or separation, walk away. Americans, I want you to think about that. And I'm talking about everybody out there. I'm talking about everybody who's talking that stuff. right? We are the change makers. Create that which is unified community that welcomes all, that welcomes all. No one owns this planet. There are no boundaries. There are no boundaries. Oh, some of you might get real upset at that. That's okay. I'm not going to criticize anything that you think and feel. You are allowed that, and this is the beauty of diversity. But ask yourself if it's causing conflict, especially any conflict that's going to cause some nasty stuff to occur, any harm to anybody. I don't want that for anybody, no matter what I think and feel. You are absolutely perfect, and whatever you believe, I respect it. But I draw the line when you inflict pain or, let's just say, conflict of any kind or fear on somebody else. Then we have to stick together and say, this is not okay, this is not allowed. I don't need to know why you're doing it or judge it, but I know one thing, I'm not going to stand by and watch it. We're going to create something beautiful over here. And you can join it or not. It's not taking sides, because we welcome everyone in our club. It's not a private club. And at Penthouse, you figure out how to get to the top floor, we're going to welcome you. And everyone can do it. This is your karma. You can clear it up right now. What's happening? Don't try and understand it. Just know, this is something I need to handle. What's my response? If it's not a high frequency, then work on that. So I have my free videos. Come on over. If you need to take breakthrough fear, it could transform your life. You want to start an online business? Planet Conscious Businesses. How do we earn money? Transforming other people's lives, changing the planet, changing ours. And guess what? Being powerful. Power revenue generators. Not woo-woo peacemakers over here that are broke. No, we're going to participate in that world. I'm a former investment banker. I know how to do it. This time we're going to do it, doing good things. That's how we change the world. We stick together in a positive way. And again, all are welcome. All are welcome. You are whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. That is from the Master Key System. I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.